Hey folks, so today in this particular video, we will be going to understand about how you can curate awesome onboarding successful programs for any particular new joining is happening in your current organization. This particular video is targeted for HRs basically who are like very frustrated about how to create a successful onboarding program. They don't whether they are working in a startup, whether they are working in a MNCs or MNCs. So this particular video, you will be going to get a lot of fair understanding how you can curate your prompts, how to think about it, how thought process altogether you need to put it as a prompt. At the last, I will be going to give you as a no-brainer, like what kind of a certain things you need to discuss with your ChatGPT, LLM models. You can call it. No, don't think as LLM models as a like annoying for you. It will help you a lot of things. Understand, guys. ChatGPT AI tools is just a tool way of conversing and helping you to work very more efficiently and being more productive. Okay, so that is what I wanted to say in this particular video. So in this particular video, we will be going to discuss all about how you can write effective prompts for creating effective prompts. So let me give you a context. Okay, effective prompts for creating effective prompts for successful onboarding program. Okay, so you guys knows, right, like each and every people whenever they join, so this program will be having, so they will be having a proper plan altogether. So this is what all about is. We will be going to discuss all about. We'll try to take simple examples. We'll straightforwardly go to the ChatGPT and try to explain what are it is all about. Then we'll try to curate at the last effective ChatGPT prompts. Alright, so that was all the core motive. So let's take a fresh ChatGPT and I will explain what are the things that we need to keep in mind. So I have kept ready certain few examples. At curating the ChatGPT prompts, I will be explaining you there itself. So what the things will be going to do. So create an onboarding successful program for a for a for organization which domain is targeting. Let's say domain targeting is the organization means, just I am taking an example. They don't get annoyed with this. Organization is Narayana Rudalaya. Okay, so let's say take it as an example. So how we can create an onboarding program for new hires for an organization, that the organization Narayana Rudalaya, which is a healthcare industry. Okay, all right, so let's do this. So what are the things we are getting? We'll just try to create it. So you understood, right? So what are the kind of creating the onboarding program it has been created for us? So you try to understand here, like pre-onboarding day one, like welcome to orientation, HR sessions, role specific training, compliance, each and everything has been given here. So if we just check it here, what are the things is happening overall, right? So this is what I wanted to say, like what the things is given, right? Necessary documentation it is creating. It's very awesome. What I feel is. So now I will tell that, can you modify the onboarding plan for new hires for let's say just take as a doctor as an example now. Okay, like for MD, PM in cardiology. Like let's just an example I'm taking. Okay, so I'm just taking as a example. Okay, so let me take this as an example. So you will get a lot of understanding. Like so there is another kind of a document that will be going to create up for us. Okay, so can you modify the onboarding plan for DDM in cardiac surgery? Okay, these are the things like EHR system, advanced surgical equipment, with 214, performance. Correct. So this is what the thing is. It is getting created. So you wanted to brainstorm. You can just ask, like, can you just suggest few icebreakers for onboarding? Is there any something like that? Just ask that as a thing. So it is creating for us like what is guru guesses, which statement is false or something like that. Like speed networking, 2-minute interactions, like surgical case scenarios challenge, fun medical quiz. So like you will be like if you wanted to brainstorm with this, you can do that. Okay. So like you can create a template for welcoming letter. So just do this. Okay. So you can do this particular things as an example. Like can you make it more personalized and this specific to cardiac team or something like that. Okay, so you can be specific to CTVS team. Okay, so you can do something like this, right? So let me get this. Okay, so this is what I felt. This is a great thing. Like email it curated for us. So try to do certain things here. Please highlight the core values, teamwork. Okay, so these are the things. Let's at the last we will try to ask like create a training, create a training for new hires, for create an CTVS training for new hires for onboarding day. So you can do something like this. So let's say it is curated for us here, right? So training onboarding day, like DM hires and like cardiac thoracic surgery and vascular surgery with the hospital protocols, surgical workflow. See, so how the things that's coming all together, right? Like what are the things that you need to do? What are the welcome message? Like with like this are the things. This are the things that it will create it for us, right? So yeah. So now I will trying to tell you that act as some role. Okay, role you have to assign. Here you have to give the task. Here you have to have an expectation from that particular prompt. From above all of this, okay, so act as a onboarding expert, onboarding specialist, expert. Okay, so what your task is like and so I will just try to create and separate document for demonstration purpose for have a clear SOP system of process. So okay, so what I will try to do is create an onboarding program for new hires for uh, for CTVS. Okay, so what I will do is do this, create onboarding program as for CTVS department doctors. Okay, so let's do the, can you modify the onboarding plan for a new hires for CTVS? Okay, so I will just write it this one. So try to understand, folks, like you can have it, like you can think of like this. For a practicing, this will be helping it out. If you guys are working as an IT recruiter, this will help a lot in lot of sense. Okay, so this is what I believe in, like things is like you will give the template, of welcome letter, personally crisp specific to CTVS doctors, CTVS team. Okay, so then you have to highlight the core values of the company in the letter and integrity and framework. And this is the task that you need to have, like create a CTVS train. CTVS training. So I will just write it like this for new hires for onboarding day. Expectation should be create a workflow and for each and everything, each and every SOP, it should be referred and understandable by everyone. Okay, everyone in a team. Okay, so I will just create this something like this, right? So clear SOP, workflow structure, CTVS training planning. So everything it is curating in a one document, so you will understand what is this particular onboarding plan. Each and every template is trying to get it here. So this is how you should think about as an HR, like what's a thing, what you are thinking about it, what's a workflow should be, right? So this is all the things is all together. Okay, emergency response protocols, case study, now tools, mentorship and career development, EHR and documentation training. So these are the sort of stuffs, like you will be able to see like what kind of stuffs is all about here. Alright, so you need to think about that always, keeping in mind that okay, so that's it from my side, folks. Like this is what I need to talk about, this how we can create a successful onboarding program as an HR. You need to think about like this. So these are the things So I will be gonna share this kind of a prompts to you folks. You can just check into the description, like this particular set of prompts I will be going to give it as a sample. So you can just refer back and have a practice the same. Okay. So it will make you understand like how you should think about creating the prompts for your solving your own use cases, and plan. Okay, that's it about this video, folks. We'll meet in next video.